Hi, it's Fishing Sister. When we were living in Streaky Bay, we headed over to Surfers Beach, which wasn't far from us. Surfers Beach is a very popular local surfing spot. Who would have thought with a name like that? So we were curious to have a look. Of course, we took our fishing gear with us because we're always keen to try somewhere new. But we had no intention of making a video, so we didn't take our normal array of camera gear and microphones, but we did have the camcorder with us. As we've found before, it's often those times that we catch some of our best fish. It's Murphy's Law, and it sure was the case this day. We had an amazing session. I must admit I had low expectations when I saw the beach. There weren't any gutters and seaweed was everywhere. I thought this is going to be a waste of time. Boy, was I wrong. Surfers Beach is 28 kilometres from Streaky Bay on the Eyre Peninsula. It's a beautiful white sandy beach, and it's known for its long, gently rolling waves that make it perfect for surfing. It's really good if you're just starting out as well, and there's often learn to surf schools here. It's one of those beaches that looks like a postcard. There's a boardwalk that takes you straight down onto the beach. Wow, I wish that school of salmon was there the day that we visited. I'd been catching a few really nice sized mullet, but suddenly I felt a very big bite. Straight away I thought, this isn't a mullet, it's larger than that. And it felt really heavy. The fish wasn't moving around much and had that dead weight feeling of bringing in a flathead. But I wasn't sure it was a flathead either, because every now and then the fish threw its head sideways, almost slowly, which I haven't felt a flathead do before. So exciting when you're bringing in a fish and you don't know what it is, especially when it's got some size about it. Then I could see a long body and fins in the waves, and I thought, oh yes, it's a shark. Awesome. I was just hoping that the shark wouldn't throw the hook, but it was fine. I managed to bring it in. Once its skin hit the sand, it just stuck to it, and I had to drag it up the beach. And this is only a small one. Gummy shark is also known as flake, which is what you often get with your fish and chips down at the shop. That's how good it is. Yum, we've got dinner. Well, provided it's big enough. Because I wanted to keep this shark rather than release it, I needed to measure it as quickly as possible. It looked like it was big enough to keep, but I couldn't be sure. So I quickly measured it. Shark are different to other fish. You need to measure them from the 5th gill slit to the base of the tail, not from nose to the tip of the tail. And this one was just a keeper. 90 centimetres, that's the biggest fish I've ever caught actually. So dispatch the fish as quickly as you can. It's important not to have them suffering too much. And then you can do your photos. What a beauty. It's important to straight away bleed and gut your shark. Cut off the tail, the fins and the head. This stops the ammonia buildup and the awful smell that you can get with shark flesh. If you prepare it properly on the beach, it will taste delicious. This beach is easy to access with a well-maintained dirt road right to the car park, and there's a boardwalk that takes you straight to the beach. There's no amenities here, and the nearest shops are at Scales Bay, which is very close by, and there's no fish cleaning facilities either. So once I'd finished preparing my shark, I went and checked my other rod. If you're enjoying this video, please like it. Subscribe to see more of our videos. Click the bell and you'll be notified when we release a new one. It was hard to tell with the turbulent water, but I thought, I reckon I've got a fish on. Yep, it was a nice Australian salmon. And then Martin was on. Oh wow, salmon on that little rod. Nice one. Good one. We fished Surfers Beach in winter, fishing the rising tide. The beach is west facing and there was an east-southeasterly gentle breeze on our backs. A beautiful winter's day. We kept fishing and Martin caught this magnificent flathead. Sadly we didn't get that on camera, but it was a beauty. You can see that the beach was really messy and so much seaweed about. I'm just so surprised that we had such a great session. We were fishing to the right of the boardwalk when we first entered the beach. Too easy. We came back to this beach in spring when family visited. The beach was incredible. Look at those colours. Stunning. Pete caught himself a magnificent flathead, 68 centimetres. Go Pete! And Jane got herself some salmon trout. It was a fantastic day. So we had the most amazing session. We caught mullet, we caught salmon, huge flathead, and also that gummy shark. So that's going to last us for quite a few dinners. I soaked the gummy shark in milk all afternoon and then served it up for dinner, and it fed 5 of us. It's the most beautiful fish to prepare. There's no bones and there's no wastage, and it was absolutely delicious. So that was how I caught my first gummy. Fantastic. This is Fishing Sister saying goodbye.